Pug here. Back in 2016, there was a YouTube commercial for some game called Battleborn that was releasing, and I cannot remember if I'd tried the beta or just happened to see that gearbox stamp on the title and had that Borderlands fever take over. But either way, the day the game dropped, I snagged a copy at the local mall I was so graciously employed at and hurried home to play the Borderlands MOBA. To my surprise, I was actually hooked. So hooked I bought 2 more copies that week to share. I loved that it was a shooter MOBA rather than a top-down because for some reason, the top-down MOBAs just turned me off. I loved the characters, as there was a choice on level ups and how your character grew stronger. I loved that you can unlock better items to use in game and it gave a sense of progression and change each match. And yet, there was the ever-looming presence of Overwatch. These two games were very similar in terms of playstyle, and yet one game very clearly took off while the other was left in the dust. Now I noticed that there wasn't a lot of marketing done for Battleborn, as I didn't even know the game existed until maybe a month before the release. While I definitely saw Overwatch and heard about Overwatch many times, and I just wasn't interested. It could be the characters, or maybe that it was made by Blizzard, and they had left a bad taste in my mouth despite being the makers of some of my favorite games growing up. Either way, them releasing the same day harshly impacted Battleborn in my opinion. Despite everyone hating on me for loving Battleborn, every time Overwatch had a free weekend, me and my Battleborn buddies would get on and absolutely dump on people, with no context to how the characters even work. Everyone was just so squishy. I truly preferred the TTK in Battleborn and how you needed to know the skills of your opponents, and even the items threw a massive curveball, especially the legendary ones. All in all, the game just truly didn't make the money Gearbox wanted, and they eventually made the game free, and shortly after, in January of 2021, they shut the game down forever, breaking my heart and leaving an empty void in my soul forever. Bring back Battleborn. That's how you fucking do it, Montana, baby! Got him.